Hey, Alexa, play Beethoven. I'm going to give you a quick run through my clean. If you guys have any questions, ask away. Here. Let's get this mic on. I'm going to get the vacuum. You guys can watch me vacuum. On YouTube, I've just found that I need to be extremely productive when I do these videos, because otherwise I feel defeated. Because most of the time, I'm going to make a shake really quick while I wait for some people to pop on. Today, did my OEPD, right? That's all we're doing every day. But I did do a little bit of a twist. I'm probably going to do a little twist to the programming in general. So today I did really heavy hip extensions on the GHD. So I did, sorry, I was just eating my bar. I did really heavy hip extensions. I ended up using a 20-pound weight vest and holding on to a 45-pound plate, so 65 pounds for 12 hip extensions. I think I did that 5 times. A few warm-up sets leading up to it. That's a fun conversation. Let's talk about warm-up sets and then working sets, because I think that's a big piece that people get confused within training. Hey, everyone. Nope, nobody's on. It's all good. So working sets are pretty important, right? That's your main work right there, is a working set. Okay, let me vacuum and then we'll talk about working sets. I'm going to be done vacuuming in a minute. Just getting all the crumbs off the floor. Don't get off, don't get off. I'm going to talk in a minute. Just want to get all the crumbs. All right, now we're going to mop. All right, so I was talking about working sets and the importance of warm-up sets to a working set. I think this is a big issue with a lot of clients. I need to do a better job at explaining this to a lot of my clients. Wow, 11 people. What's going on, Luis? Luis Diaz, Luis? Probably Luis. Sorry, man. I'm just gonna go throw my vacuum away, go get some mop water. Pumped that 10 people are on. That's amazing. If you guys have any fitness questions, just let me know. I'm just gonna clean up the gym. I'm gonna start mopping. And if you guys have any questions, Lewis, right? Sorry, oh man, what was the pitcher on the Yankees? Lewis? No, I don't know. Awesome. Appreciate you for being on. I'm gonna go get my mop stuff ready. But I was just talking about working sets and the difference between a working set, a warm-up set, and I was saying that a lot of my clients, and this is something that I really have to teach a lot of my clients as they come in, is, the difference between hey, your first 2 sets, because you usually have to do a pretty thorough warm-up if you want to just go right into a working set. But if you're doing really heavy movements, barbell deadlifts, squats, bench press, if your first working set is 185, that's probably going to be pretty brutal to just put that weight on the bar. And I'm sure a lot of you are thinking yeah, no crap, Justin. But not a lot of people understand that, especially clients that come here. They think, oh, wow, I'm going to throw 5 pounds on the barbell, and that's set number 1. Because the way I structure my classes is, sorry, I'm just moving some stuff around. The way I structure my classes is we just do like one strength movement. For anyone who's on, who just popped on, you can't see me. I'm coming out. I'm just getting some stuff ready for my gym, and I don't want to carry it around. I'm getting new soap for the bathroom right now, filling up the mop bucket, changing the mop head. But working sets are important. And I always tell people that's the greatness of the OEPD. You know, you do 1, 2, 3 sets with an empty barbell, you know, gradually build up a little bit, use some super light weights, dumbbells, because I like to use my warm-up sets as like muscle mindsets. Wow, look at that. That's awesome. No, Luis, right? You tell me if I'm wrong. Luis. It looks like your message got deleted too. I don't know why. I'm sorry. And if you followed me and I'm not saying your name right, I give you full permission to unfollow me, because that's not fair to you. That's not cool with me. All right, here we go. We're going to start mopping. Then we're going to wipe everything down. Yes, Luis. Well, I appreciate you for being on, Luis. All right, here we go. So we're going to start mopping. But I was saying workout warm-up sets is what I use as my, it's like a muscle-mind connection, right? Where I use super light weights, because to be honest with you guys, anyone who's listening right now, I do like a thorough warm-up. I do the same warm-up I have all my clients do. Whether I'm standing in place and just getting stuff ready, I'll do some marches, like a high knee, but just in place, just to get the hips grooving a little bit. And then I'll do like some standing butt kicks in place, just to get my hammies turned on. And then most of the time I'll just start doing some leg swings. I'll even do a little like side to side, like I'm a ballerina getting ready to do some crazy nutcracker type stuff. As we're in that season, I almost just tripped over the mop bucket. Right, just a typical warm up, like an athletic warm up, but I'm not doing anything dynamic. I'm not running around. I'm not doing anything super crazy. And then the same warm up I have everyone do, and I think people hate it, but I do believe that it's like an injury prevention. It's more injury prevention. It's not even a workout or a warm up. I am in the US, yes. I am in the USA. Where are you from? I grab onto one of the mini circle, the hip circles, and I'll do some lateral steps. So some people always say, like, how many should they be doing? I'm gonna be honest with you, certain days I could do like 15, feel a crazy burn in my glutes. I just wanna like emphasize something. I'm not doing that to quote unquote turn on my glutes, right? I'm not a big believer that turning on your glutes is gonna like take away low back pain. I don't think people's glutes are turned off per se. I just think it helps me feel my glutes. And you know, I've been working for 13 years, and it's very common for people not to feel their butt when they're doing certain movements. I can't really see the comments right now, Luis, but I appreciate you for staying on and commenting. Have you ever done any of the OEPD workouts? And Luis, I'm actually curious, like, how did you hop onto this live stream? Are you a follower already? Were you just looking at YouTube live streams and you just found me and I just popped up? I'm just curious on how this works from like the person who's creating the content. So anyway, I do all that, and then I'll do some pull aparts. I'll do lateral steps. I'll do pull aparts, and I usually just do like one big set of each, anywhere from like 30 to 100 of lateral steps, 30 to 100 pull aparts. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it's something that I've been doing for almost 15 years now, exercise-wise. And knock on wood, this isn't wood, but we'll pretend it's wood. I've never been injured, and that's, you know, I get clients who come in 5 years later and they're like, "Yo, are we gonna do something different?" And I'm like, "No. Why would we do something different if this is what works, right? Why change something if it doesn't work?" But anyway, let's get into what we were talking about, since I'm getting heavily distracted here. Warm-up sets with weight, right? Because besides that, I'm pretty notorious for just getting underneath the barbell and going into the movement. But when I go into the movement, I'm not just, okay, let's use a back squat as a good example. I personally, not everyone, feel comfortable putting 2 plates on. As long as I feel good that day, and a very rare occasion where I don't, I'll put 2 plates onto the bar and I'll just start squatting. It's amazing how much foot traffic we get in here. I try to do this every day. So I'll put 135 on the bar and I'll rep it out. If I'm doing like heavy repetitions that day, I'm not going to do a lot of reps in the warm-up set. I'll probably try to keep it pretty triggered, pretty similar to my working set, 3-5 reps. And then same thing, right? If I'm doing like more hypertrophy work, more repetitions, more volume, I'm going to keep it similar so that my body can get accustomed to how much weight and what my body is trying to accomplish. Most of the time, there's the rare occasion where maybe you're going for like a 20 rep max. And I wouldn't suggest doing 20 reps as a warm-up and then trying to go do a 20 rep max back squat. That wouldn't make much sense. You are from, you found it. Yes, it is just you. Somebody else liked it though. That's kind of cool. Chat. Hi, chat. No one else said hi. It's just me. Yes. Are you in the US? So you're saying yes that you found me. Oh, you left. Are you saying yes that you just found me via like on a live? There we go. Just cleaning up, talking about warm-up sets. I guess I scared everyone away. Hey, since there's 2 people on here, I should have asked when there was like 15 or 20. What's the deal? What do you guys want? What do you guys want from me on a live video? I'm sure you don't want to just sit here and watch me mop. This is like the 2nd or 3rd time I've done it, and now I've met a few good friends, Luis being one of them. You guys could say hi to Luis in the chat. But I do. I randomly meet some people that I really appreciate when I'm doing this mop and clean. Well, mop and talk. Because I was saying before, I don't like to just sit around and do a live feed. I have like this personality where I need to be moving or else I feel extremely defeated. So if I can do this and talk to you guys, I feel like I'm accomplishing 2 things at once. But if you guys hate this, like, do you guys want a live video, like a workout video? Is that what you're looking for? I'm just curious. Leave it in the chat. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. So anyway, that's essentially what I do when it comes to working out and warming up. Is I'll use a barbell. So I would do like 2 sets lighter weight, and then I try to, by at least the 3rd and 4th set, I'm trying to hit the weight that I want to actually accomplish. I wanted to organize the gym today. Okay. Oh, get underneath here. I do have to go. I'm gonna go home and hang out with the kid, the wife. We got about a 10-minute video in, 13 minutes, not bad, not bad. I appreciate you guys for popping on. Luis, if you're still here, appreciate you tremendously. Hope you have an amazing day. Just gonna mop the bathroom. And again, if you guys watch this off live and you're watching it and you're like, yo, this guy's crazy, nobody wants to watch you mop, then leave a comment and tell me what you want. Tell me what you're looking for, right? I don't know. I can't read. I'm not a mind reader. I'm just a personal trainer. All right. Here. I'm going to go dump this. Here I am. I'm back. The OEPD is back. And if anybody's wondering what the OEPD, it's 1 exercise per day. Meaning you just do 1 exercise, which is what I did today, which is what I've been doing for the last 3 months now. And you just do it with absolute intent. No ifs, ands, or buts. You do it with pure intent. You attack it, and boom, your workout is over. And you'll see success. It's sustainable. You do it for a long period of time, You'll get awesome results, and you'll be happy. This exercise makes us happy, whether you want to believe that or not. Hey, I appreciate you guys for popping on. Really, really do. I'm going to turn this off. I got to head out. Thank you.